Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me on Love, Period. And thank you for taking this journey of understanding our chakras. And I just want to remind you, this is information for you to absorb, observe, and help you understand yourself better. I am not here to prescribe or diagnose what is going on with you, and this is an ebb and flow. The energy is constantly moving through us, but it helps us understand our physical body and our emotional self so we can live our best lives. So again, take what you need and leave the rest. So the sacral it's about our true self, and it's our emotional self. And color is orange. I love this color orange. It's been popping, right? The last couple of years, we really have seen that show up in the stores and in clothing, and I think that's really all on purpose for us to be our true selves. The element of the sacral is water, and we'll talk about when we want to heal how we can use water. And the musical note is D. And remember, there's a vibrational word for most of the chakras, and the vibrational word is VEM. V-A-M. VEM. 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 So you want to say it 3 times out loud so you can hear that vibration, and you can do that as many times as feels right to help heal and activate your chakra. So I'm going to give you some characteristics of the sacral and what is related to. So it's our well-being, our intimacy, our vitality, creativity stems from this chakra. And that's what we're needing in this world right now, is with all of this confusion and stopping one life and having to create something different and open up our sacral to bring in that information that okay, pivot. What are we going to do now? How are we going to handle our lives? It's to do with our relationships, our feelings, our passion for life, our freedom, money, how we feel about money, bringing in joy, and it's having a balanced sacral will help improve our relationship with ourselves, honoring ourselves, releasing the shame, releasing our worthiness. That's where it lives. And if it's not balanced, whew, those emotions can really, and again, this is the sacral that has to do with our emotions, and this rules it. So this is every chakra is really important to different aspects of ourselves, but having a balanced, open, flowing sacral is key to being happy. So the sacral is located at your pelvis, like right underneath your belly button. And I want to go back to the orange a little bit because food, orange food, oranges, peaches, orange peppers, sweet potatoes, carrots, salmon, those kind of omega-3 rich food will help in a healthy sacral. And there's some aromatherapy, the oils. Let's see, they're chamomile, spearmint, patchouli, rose. That will help if you are into essential oils. And the what did I write down? Where the crystals. Sorry, on my other piece of paper. Citrine, amber, sunstone, and tangerine quartz are some examples of crystals that you can wear and body. And when you're meditating, put a crystal on that sacral area when you're laying down and visualizing that helping and opening with the intention. So, moving on to what is a balanced sacral chakra. And it feels beautiful when it's open. And so you feel dynamic. You feel full of ideas. Things are just coming at you. Oh, what about if we do that, we do this. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's go with that. Yeah, you might not go through with all those ideas, but they are coming in. They're flowing to you. And that's in a direct relationship to your sacral. You're confident in making changes. You radiate warmth. You're friendly. You're playful. You're joyful. You feel desirable. You can express your authentic self. Oh, that's what we all hope for, right? Is just to be our true self. And this is the sacral to work on if you want to do that, if that's your journey. So your self-esteem, it lives there also, and how we feel about ourselves. And you can handle anything when you have a balanced sacral. So blocked sacral is pretty much the opposite of that, right? You're not feeling creative at all. You're stuck. You can't. If you're a writer, you can't write. You've heard that, writer's block. You fear change. This world right now is constantly changing. That's what life is we are constantly changing every moment. We're not the same person we were yesterday. We're constantly moving, and if you don't flow with that could be from your sacral being blocked. Addictions live here. So indulging in addictions of all kinds, from mine was sweets, to alcohol, to drugs, to, again, it's all related to our self-esteem, our self-worth. All of that comes from the sacral. This is why it's so important to have this sacral open and balanced, so we can be healthy, body, mind, and spirit. Sexual dysfunction, because this is how we feel about ourselves, and we can express love and intimacy through this sacral. So if you're struggling with that, and there's not a flow, then that can show up in how you feel about yourself through sexual or intimacy issues, or not feeling completely open and desirable. You have to feel desirable in order to share that. Feeling shame. A lot of us grew up with shame and how to behave and how to control us, and that lives there. So clearing that away is very, very freeing. And that's one of the affirmations that I suggest is I'm free. And I've been saying lately, I'm free as a bird. That has been an affirmation that I've had for the last 3 or 4 months. I really haven't been free in many ways, but feeling free to be my authentic self is a great feeling. So I'm free as a bird. So if you have some blockages in that area, it also has a direct relationship to your lower kidneys, your stomach, your bladder, your reproductive organs, infertility, impotence, menstrual concerns. Again, I'm not diagnosing, but it's just something to be aware of. If you've been experiencing it, it's the flow of energy in the chakra also is the flow of energy through all the organs. And the biggest culprit of the blockages is anxiety and stress. Anxiety and stress live in our bodies, and that creates tension. So when there's tension, there's no flow of energy through our body, and it can get stuck and blocked. So I can't stress that enough. And when we're going through a very challenging time right now, that we're all feeling the stress, the overwhelmment, the anxiety, the fear in our bodies, in the world. It's vibrating in us. So I highly suggest finding a way for you to let go of that and heal that, balance that. And I spoke yesterday about ways, so yoga, breathing, meditating, Reiki, movement, dance, and when it comes to the sacral, it's water. So swimming, bathtubs, showers, anything to do with water, going to the ocean. That's one of my favorite. That is my favorite thing to do is to let the ocean cleanse and release it. Anything that is just, it takes it away, takes all that stress away. And the sacral is available to open and to be balanced. Getting this a little bit? I hope you are. I'm really enjoying sharing this. And again, take what you need and leave the rest. So an underactive sacral is lack of control. So again, that kind of has a relationship with addictions or overindulging in things that aren't healthy, body, mind, and spirit. Codependency. So our emotions live in that sacral. So the worrying about what other people are thinking of you, or wanting to be needed, all those unbalanced emotions where you take care of yourself first and then help others. That's the beautiful balance, the back and forth, the yin and yang, and that's balanced. But when it's unbalanced, you're giving yourself away, where you're worrying about and taking care of everybody else. A balance is self first. You know, putting on a mask when you go fly, put the mask on yourself, and then put it on your child. That is a healthy, balanced way, and kind of use that analogy to take care of yourself. Because you're the only one that can really take care of yourself and know what your needs are and what you really need and what you really want. Do that for yourself. Depression can I don't want to say it like that. Another aspect to underactive sacral is depression. Again, if the energy is not flowing, then the creativity doesn't flow, the love for self doesn't flow, doesn't flow out to the world. So depression. So heal that, because it's rampant right now, and we're wondering why, and it's a lot to do with that. Low libido. So again, that our sacral has to do with our sexuality, and if you're not interested in being intimate, that can show up there as a block. Overactive sacral is feeling overwhelmed. Well, who doesn't feel overwhelmed at some point, right? But it's the point of energy is blocked. So getting that energy flowing, breathing, getting grounded, because the root chakra is right there. They work, hand in hand. If you have mood swings, that can overactive, like I'm really high and then I'm really low. You get over dependent on other people. You're giving away your power to other people. And the other one that shows up a lot is that you can manifest drama in your life. You have unhealthy attachments to relationships, and you are allowing the unhealthy need for always finding something to be unbalanced about in relationships, the drama. And we know the phrase, the drama queen, and always finding that and talking about it and making it big and one thing after another when it comes to our problems. Well, that is a direct relationship with our sacral. So an open, balanced is experiencing, and the most beautiful is beautiful thing about the sacral is when we are allowed to have that to be open, you're open to intimacy. And that doesn't mean just sexual. It means intimacy is allowing yourself to be vulnerable with someone else, either your family or your friends. And it's a beautiful feeling. And it can be very scary, and you have to be brave and have courage to do this. But allowing that to show up and be vulnerable. And it's a beautiful feeling to love freely. Love, and we're called on that. This is what, right now, it's a challenge to love our neighbors, to love the people that are creating all this overwhelming, this drama that's going on right now. Again, all on purpose, but allowing that flow of love out. And it's a back and forth. You show it, and it comes back to you. And having a balanced, open chakra is your honest and your authentic self. Don't we all want to be that? Don't we want to feel that? Yes, I sure do. That's my quest, is to be me. Be free to be me, whatever that is, right? And it's changing daily as we grow and evolve. And that's what these videos are all about. It's important for me to share this information, what I have learned, continuing to learn, continuing to practice, and it is a practice. It just doesn't say, oh, we're going to turn it on and it's going to be there. It's a practice. It's being conscious of it and aware of it and wanting to feel better and allowing that information to come to us and allowing the energy to flow freely so we can be living in peace and joy, abundance, vibrant health. And I'm wishing that for you today, and I hope some of this information has helped you. Again, I suggest that you just observe yourself and let the information just like, okay, that sounds familiar, or yeah, that's right, and it's not, doesn't mean that you're stuck that way for the rest of your life. You can grow and change and evolve. This is Mary Ann, sending you, you know what I'm sending you. I'm going to do it 3 or 4 times today, right? Sending you this peace, love, joy, abundance, vibrant health. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you again. Bye-bye for now.